Good evening, Lizzie Boys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a bit of a late night video. I was out with my friends all day, and yeah, I received this doll yesterday. This isn't the replacement that Amazon sent me, and she is much better than the last doll that I got. So here she is. This is Core Refresh Draculaura. I am pretty happy with this one. Her face is much better. Her hair is messier, but like, I feel like I can fix that. It's not the end of the world like the last one was. This one is much better. So, yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into the review. So, there is a new box style here. It's more of a blister package, unlike the original Core boxes, where it's just kind of like glued on to the back of the box. But they did finally change the backing. Instead of just being the ombre, it's now like a brick pattern as well as the ombre, and there's like a spider web with the Monster High logo in the corner. It's cuter for sure, and the floor kind of looks like concrete, you know? Like, it's different. I like it, but I just wish it wasn't a blister package, because I feel like blister packages don't age as well. They're more poorly constructed than the regular box, but overall I like most of the changes. I wish they would put a stand in here though, because what's the point of this little box if not to hide a stand? Pretty cute box art, if I do say so myself. We've got some symbols on the side of her box. Why she got a moon? These are Claudine's symbols. Okay, my box has a slight misprint. I got Claudine's symbols here instead of Draculaura's. The rest of the box is Draculaura's, so this is really funny. But yeah, we've got Draculaura. She's a wicked cute vampire. Her monster must-haves are R.I.P. Ramen and Hot Cocoa Thermos, and her pet is still Count Fabulous. Got the artwork here. We have the other 4 characters that are available in this refresh lineup. I'm really looking forward to Laguna. I don't know when she's going to release. I've heard it's going to be when Skelita does, but it's just strange that we're being made to wait for her, because the other 4 are currently, like, purchasable, so it's like, why are we still waiting on Laguna? I don't get it. But yeah, enough yapping, let's get her out of the box so we can yap some more. You know, today I went to Target with my friends because we love shopping together. There's not much to do when you live in a small town. You just kind of go to Walmart or Target, and we get sick of Walmart. See, this is why I don't like blister packaging. It's way more of a pain to get into for starters. Like, I can't do it one-handed. Okay, that was a weird smell. I opened the box and I got like a whiff of something. Burning rubber, perhaps. But anyway, I went to Target with my friends, as I was saying, and I found a ton of Monster High dolls on sale, including a Fearbook Twyla, who I got for $9. I got a, oh yeah, it's a little cup of hot cocoa. That's cute. It's pretty cute. How does it clip on there? I keep interrupting myself. But I got a Fearbook Twyla for pretty cheap, $9. Why won't this go? Oh my god. Okay, cheap Fearbook Twyla, $9. I got a Garden Mysteries Twyla for $6. And I found a Venus who was marked as $12.49. And I was like, that's interesting. I thought Venus wasn't being sold at Target anymore. Turns out that was correct, because when I brought her up to the counter, well, when I tried to scan her, firstly, to see if she was cheaper than the $12.49 sticker was saying, it said, see associate for price, which I have never seen that before at a Target. It has never given me that when I scan something in the system like that. I was like, okay, that's interesting. That's new. I've never had that happen before. So I bring her up front. I wasn't going to do this at first, actually. I was just going to take her to the regular checkout. Why isn't this coming out? But anyway, I was going to take her to the regular checkout. But then this girl announces, like, oh, if you are paying with, it's like, oh, self-checkout is cash only. And I was like, oh, I don't have cash. I think she meant card only. I feel like she misspoke. I'm not sure. But whatever it was, it caused me to follow her up front. I ended up being first in line. And I was like, hey, how much is this doll? Like, I showed her the Venus. She scans it. Why is this so difficult? I'll tell the rest of the story later. It's not that interesting. Basically, they told me they were going to throw the Venus away. And I was like, can I just have it? And she's like, well, I guess we can honor the sticker on the box. So I was like, all right, sure. So I ended up paying $12.49 for her. But it's like, why were they going to throw her away? And I asked her to clarify. She said they were going to throw her away. Like they're like, oh, we don't sell this anymore. We're going to throw this out. Like they were just going to throw this perfectly good new in box G3 Venus away. And I was like, I'll buy it. Like it was just so weird. So now I have a core Venus in my G3 collection. But anyway, here she is. Like I said, her hair is pretty messy. I'm going to redo the style, but not now. We're going to be reviewing her as she is. And as she is, she has pink in the black section. They're fucking with me. They're messing with me. Okay, so one thing about my reviews, I always try my best to be honest, even if it makes me negative. I don't like being negative, but sometimes you gotta be. The quality control on this doll is horrendous. It's not very good. Clothing-wise, she's fine. Everything is like it should be. I don't see any problems with her outfit, which is good. The clothing is fine. But hair and face-wise, I have seen some extremely wonky dolls. Fortunately, this one is not wonky. This one has a pretty good face. Nothing is wrong. But you guys saw my first one if you watched my previous video. That one had a wonky face. This one does not. Her eyebrow placement is even, I want to say. Her eyes are placed well. Her lips look good. But the hair is an utter mess. It's supposed to be split. But as you can see, there's much more black than there is pink in the hair. And that is actually the rooting pattern. If I like go in here and pull it apart, there is black rooted onto the pink side. You can see that. I'm trying to like pull it away, but there is black rooted into the pink. These two sections at the front are not sectioned evenly. There is black seeping into the pink and a bit of pink seeping into the black, even down to a pink streak being at the front. So I'm going to redo that myself the best that I can. I don't mind redoing the hair, and I'm sure a kid doesn't mind either, but I just want to point out that we don't have quality control issues like this often. Usually when a character like Draculaura is supposed to have a split dye, they manage to keep the colors pretty separate, so it's just disappointing to see that they were not able to do that so well here. But that's a minor thing. Overall, the doll is cute. I do like her quite a bit. The bows, I do feel like the bows are overkill. I would have moved some of the bows on her sleeves here, down here to her leg warmers. I feel like they need a bow at the top just to tie them into the look. But also, I feel like they shouldn't be white. I feel like these would have benefited from being black, or from her shoes being black and these being pink. I don't know. Overall, she's a cute doll, but there are some things I would have done a bit differently. The outfit overall is cute, but doesn't feel too Draculaura. Like, this feels like what TikTok thinks Draculaura would wear. Like those videos from people that are like, oh, styling an outfit based on Monster High characters, but they don't, like, they're not a nerd about Monster High, you know, so they don't actually understand Draculaura's style. So they just kind of, like, pick this out of their closet and are like, this is something she would wear because it's pink. And, like, I mean, I guess now they're right. The shoe sculpt is really good. Monster High will always have amazing shoe sculpts. We're gonna have to pull up the stockings a little so that you can actually see the shoe. But yeah, it's got like a little bat on the front. It kind of looks like a loafer, but like heeled. Pretty cute. No details on the soles, but pretty cute shoes overall. And I do want to say her little knit cardigan is really cute. But again, I just wish some of these bows had been given to the stockings to better tie them into the outfit. But overall, that's all I have to say about that. She has no issues standing on her own since the shoes are pretty flat. She can support her own weight pretty well, so no issues making her stand. She comes with this little skelette purse, which I don't feel like is very tailored to Draculaura. It's cute, but I feel like this could have been anybody's purse instead of specifically being Draculaura's. She also comes with the hot cocoa thermos, which we did see the hot cocoa inside. It is textured with some little swirls and hearts and stuff. Pretty cute. Oh, and there's a skelette on top, because of course there is. She has a new phone with a new case. This time it is a Count Fabulous, or kind of just a bat-themed case in general, with a heart, and she's got 3 cameras. That's more than I have. My phone only has 1. Pretty cute. She's got some apps. She comes with her little cup of ramen. No little doll chopsticks, unfortunately. But are those skullets in there? I do see skulls. Pretty cute. We've got her sunglasses, which are heart-shaped. Pretty cute, but honestly, like, nothing too special. I would have liked to see a more unique sculpt used here. Here's her little box of Pocky, which does have a hinge joint on the side to actually open and close. Eek. Trying to get it open. It kind of gets stuck. But yeah, it does open. The Pocky's not removable, but it's still a pretty cute accessory. I've never seen doll-sized Pocky before. Unless maybe Leica has done it before. I mean, Leica is a doll based in Japan, and Pocky's really popular in Japan. It originated there, so maybe. I don't know. She has a little lip gloss. Pretty cute. So yeah, those are all her accessories. And finally, she has Count Fabulous, who has a cute little closed wing pose. So yeah, overall, this doll's pretty cute. I think she's worth the $25, the 25 smackaroos. She just needs a bit of work out of the box. Like, if you actually want to achieve her box art hairstyle, she is going to need some restyling. But most people wash their doll's hair anyway, so it's nothing, like, crazy. It's not a crazy ask. So yeah, the bows on her head are pretty cute. They are secured with rubber bands, but if you ask me, I think they're a bit excessive. I'm going to remove the rubber bands and just kind of clip them on there. But yeah, overall, she's cute. I like her. I want to get Cleo, but I need to find her in the store because the wonk issues I've seen with her are insane. So yeah, pray for me if I find a Cleo. I hope I can find a good one. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!